Thank you for standing with us. Are you struggling to fit your faith into your practice as a Christian financial advisor? The Certified Kingdom Advisor designation teaches you a step-by-step process to confidently deliver advice that aligns with Christian values. Discover the skills you need to help your clients make a kingdom impact. Get started today by enrolling in the CKA educational program at kingdomadvisors.com/get-certified. That's Kingdom.
ここいつも曲がるときは、私ここを左折したいときは、ここのところで行くか、それともここに入れなかったら、トラフィックで入れなかったら向こうの信号まで行ってくるって。でそれ2分か3分が違うだけだから、慌ててここやらない方がいい。こういった角は事故の元だし、しょっちゅうここで事故を見てるから、車慎重に行った方がいいと思う。ここで入れない場合は入れなくてもいいから向こうまで行って U ターンする。その5分くらいしか違わないから、あそこ左折したら事故合うのよくあるから。
financing, but he wanted to stay here in Texas, so we opened a business for him. He is running it now. We bless the community with jobs and with Christian examples of how to run a business. And I think that your answers should widen the scope, not just go straight to college, because we're losing too much of our youth in college.
Yeah, Teresa, well, I appreciate those remarks. Clearly, you're
手内するお父様、今弁護士のところに行き、ゾリアナのビザの分、そしてまたこの解決方法、結婚についての、話し合いに弁護士のところに行きますが、どうにかあなたが全てを委ねてください。そして、高い金額にならないように、ある範囲でできる一番いい方向、結果を、与えてください。そして一番いい方向に持っていってください。今母と私と行きますが、行ってる最中運転もお守りください。そして行って帰ってくること無事に今日の一日が待っている。全てあなたに感謝します。でこの日を、この今日の出来事、そしてまたあなたに委ねられたこのような結果をあなたに感謝します。この祈りを主イエスキリストの皆によってお祈りします。アーメン。
That's a conviction matter that each family has to decide. What we know is, and what we talk about on this program is, whatever those goals are that are informed by your values, because think about that. I mean, the purpose of money is not to have more of it. The purpose of money is to accomplish a set of goals informed by our values. And for those listening to this broadcast, those are values rooted in our biblical worldview. So we need to look at what are those values that inform our goals. And a part of how we accomplish those goals is to use money as a tool to accomplish those purposes, which means if you decide or a child decides to go to college, or as a family you decide to send a child to college, then you need to save. And that's prudent, and that's what we do as faithful stewards. But I don't question at all your motivation or understanding here. And again, I think this is a conviction matter, and it sounds like you really are leaning into the heart behind your child's calling. And I'm delighted to hear that God is using them right there in the marketplace. So thanks for your call today, Teresa, and for being on the program. We appreciate it very much. Let's head to Arkansas. Hi, Tom. Go ahead.
Hi. Good morning. Thank you for taking my call. And my question, I guess, is primarily building on something that your guest there, Seth, mentioned, that is broadening the idea of what blessings mean. And I'll say that if we're supposed to take a broader definition of blessings, why do we stick to a strict monetary definition of tithing?
Yeah, great question, Tom. Sharon?
Tom, I can talk about this for a long time, so let me see if I can summarize just some of my thoughts. I would go to Romans and think about how we've been commanded to make our whole life a living sacrifice. And so money isn't the only thing we are to sacrifice. It is our time and our talents as well. And I do feel like that in the church, there may have been an overemphasis on just the money side. Now, but let me caution to say, I think there are those also that will say, well, I give my time, so therefore I don't need to give my money. And I feel like that's off balance as well. And so I really believe that when we think about our whole life of generosity, in fact, I entered into this generous conversation first about money and thinking about stewarding money, and then got open my eyes to the fact that it's actually my whole life I need to think about stewarding, not just my money. And I think the other piece I would bring out is the generosity research shows us that when we volunteer and put our time and our talents into something, oftentimes we want to give our money as well. And so I think the more we can shift tithing or even giving from a transaction into truly fulfilling and demonstrated the purposes of our lives and the passions God's given us, the more effective and wholehearted we'll be in our giving.
Well said, Sharon. Tom, is that helpful?
It is, but more and more churches are asking you to sign a commitment when you join, and part of that commitment is that you give 10% of your money to the church, and so they're either making liars out of people by forcing people to sign that, or because it is a concern. I mean, I agree with everything she just said, but I think still the gating over my bottom line question is that that this 10% tithe becomes kind of like I don't know, it gets very legalistic, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's my fault.
I would agree that could be a tendency. I would just encourage you to sit down with your own pastor and talk about this heart to heart, look at the scriptures together and get a feel for where they are coming from, because I think this conversation can get really big.
$500送ったでしょ。ウェスタユニオンで大体$500、$507とちょっと。それで今日聞いてどういうの使ったのかって聞いたらテキストだったけど、レジストレーション、エチオピアエンバシーのレジストレーション、それとビザのお金で両方であとガソリン代も含めて、で今残りのお金が$49っていうことだから、だいたい$50として$450はそのエンバシーとビザとあとタクシー代に使ったっていうことだから、報告があった。私が聞いたらそういう返ってきたから、だから大丈夫だってことで、$50くらいのことだからじゃあその残ったお金はどうなんだって言うけど、でもそれはもうね、プレゼントでいいのか。
プレゼントじゃなくて、次にまた何かエクスペンスがあるでしょ。その時に使ってくださいって言うんですよ。プレゼントなんて言ったらまた付け込まれる。あれが欲しいから欲しい。
All of these organizations that have been vetted and are doing work on the ground right now that would allow you to participate in this. So NCF Hawaii Fires is what you want to search for, or you can just go to ncfgiving.com and then click on their news feed and just look for the article from the 17th of August, okay?
Got it. Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah, and you as well. Thanks so much for your call. Well, Sharon, we've covered a lot of ground. I know we have some great questions coming up. Diane will be coming your way in just a moment, and Emilio will be coming to you as well. We've got room for a few more questions today at 800-525-7000. Again, that's 800-525-7000. You know, folks, I love that you're thinking about deeply how you can be found faithful as stewards of God's resources. That's clear just in your calls.
だからほら見た目は若いさ、学生卒のさ、でやっぱりこんな人できるのかなっていう年もさ、半分以下の見習いのような人だよ。でもその写真に写ってるのはデイビスなんとかっていうのは白人のさ、いないんだよね、そういう人が。 だからエムラリと同じでさ、方針としては私はエチオピアには行かない。それで彼女がトゥーリストビザで来たらトゥーリストビザ3ヶ月でしょ。だからそれ帰らないように、あとグリーンカードがあれば働けるようになるんだから。だからその7900でその手数料も全部入ってその値段でしょ。でそれは用意しておいてあげないと来た時にまた
グリーンカードってスポンサーする人がなかったら取れない。
だから私がスポンサーする
そ
こと
れでスポンサーするのに、例えばあれだからあちこさんたちだってある人の会社でスポンサーしてもらって、でグリーンカード取ろうと思って日本とアメリカで行ったり来たりしたけど、その会社の資産が売り上げが少なかったから取れなくて、次に今度は保育園にスポンサーになってもらってる時はみんなダメだった。話を聞いてみないと分からない。
で私はグリーンカードそのままグリーンカードでやっておくことだったら2000-3000ドルは今払わなくていいわけ。
だから少しそのままにして来てからまた様子を見て考えればいいことだから、ここに来ればグリーンカードで結婚したって6年7年待てばもらえるんだから、結婚
でその間に子供を産んで結婚できるんじゃない、個人的に。そういうところがビザのことで関係なくても、
だからそれはメキシカンもやってるじゃないですか、アメリカで生まれた子はアメリカ人になる。
安いところをこういうの見てさ、でも3.37だったら3.50と3.59とかそんなもんだけど、LA と比べたら全然1ドルくらい安いよ。ロサンゼルスと比べたら1ドルくらい安いって。
There's a wide range of options for you, and I think it's worth checking out.
Yeah, that's right. If you want to check out Christian Community Credit Union, go to joinchristiancommunity.com. And I would affirm what Sharon said, Diane. You know, more and more believers are wanting to think about not only who their banking partner is and who they buy things from, but also how they align their convictions, their values and priorities.
自分の ID 持っていけばできるわけですよ、ID だけで。
More than ever, those options are available to find out who is this company I'm investing in.
いつも5000マイルで行ってやるように言われたから、お母さんの車もそうだと思う。オイル関係なく、あとお母さんの車あれ水ウィンドシールドの水が入ってないから入れてあげようか後で。それかサービスところに持ってったらさ、持ってってあげるから、時間が持ってその間お母さん家にいる、行く時持ってってあげるから。私はローテーションしてもらったし、タイヤのね全部フリーだから、2年間オイルチェンジから。
So that'll be kind of an income generator at some point in the future. But I have very little cash, about $50,000 saved up over that, and that's my total retirement.
understand we were created to be workers through the whole of our life. Now, that may mean you step away from paid work as you pursue God's calling in different seasons of life, but part of preparing for being able to step away from paid work because either you have to or God redirects you to something else is to be able to save. And so we want to appropriately set that savings goal, answering the question, how much is enough, so that we have the resources to be able to fund whatever lifestyle God has called us to. And that's ultimately a function of what you're spending on a monthly basis. And so I would encourage you to do some retirement planning, perhaps with a certified Kingdom advisor, but really thinking through, what is that lifestyle? What are my expenses going to look like in retirement? Most folks live on 70 to 80% of their pre-retirement income because the kids are off the payroll and hopefully we're debt free by that point. Maybe we drop our life insurance. A variety of things cause expenses to come down, and then we're just solving for a monthly income number, and a portion of that for most folks is going to come from Social Security, but that was never intended to cover more than 40% of your pre-retirement income. So the question is, where's the rest going to come from? And that could be through rental income through these properties. It could be a more passive investment where as you liquidate these properties, you invest in a diversified way. In terms of the asset level, most advisors will tell you just a good rule of thumb, and that's all it is 10 to 12 times your income available to be invested, so that you can pull out a typical 4% withdrawal rate, and that alongside Social Security
たまにさ
would
こう
give
い
you
った
what
テキ
you
サス
need
は
to cover that 70 or 80% of your pre-retirement
こっち
income.
側に行くサウスに行けば行くほどあれだね、車のたまに
So I think it's really
穴が開いたりするからさ、気をつけて
defining your lifestyle, where you
運転した方がいい。
what are the assets to support that, not over accumulating, but certainly that can be a combination of real estate and stocks and bonds. But give me your thoughts on all that.
スローダウンするとかさ、ストップしてもいいんだよね。前の車になんか物が起こってる場合とかだったら非常識ランプをさつけて
Yeah, and are you receiving rental income for both properties? I see. Okay, yeah, very good. Well, I think that's the only consideration is just that, are these throwing off income? Obviously, as you liquidate the properties, you could move that over into a stock and bond portfolio that could not only throw off income, but have the capital appreciation as well. But we like real estate a lot. I think the key is just, is it continuing to accomplish its purpose, which is the appreciation and ultimately the income? How much time is it taking you to manage that? And, over time, is there a better, more suitable investment strategy for you that meets your goals and objectives? So I think you're on the right track here, Jim. We appreciate you being a part of the program today, sir. God bless you. Sharon, we were talking today, we started on the topic of generosity. And when it comes to generous giving, there's often barriers to giving. I know we talked about it can be spiritual, it can be financial. It can also be that you don't have relationships that are encouraging generosity, right?
Well, that's so true. In fact, I'm just dying to give a sneak peek to some research we'll be talking about soon. And part of that is just not knowing how to get started, how to give, and not having maybe learned from the earlier generation. So those are all barriers that we would love to help bring down.
Absolutely. We want you to be generous givers, and part of that is dealing with the financial and the spiritual, but also the relational and the plan. As Sharon said, often just a lack of a plan to give is really key. All right, let's wrap up today with our final caller. We're going back to Texas. Emilio, how can we help you?
How are you doing? I appreciate you taking my call and appreciate your ministry. My question is on Texas, City, Texas. I bought a house a while back about 15 years ago, and decided to have it appraised. And it turned out that there was a wrong address. They switched address, so I'm paying taxes on my neighbors, and my neighbor was paying taxes on mine.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
So my neighbor's behind on her taxes, which is my house, and I've been keeping up with hers. So what can I do about that?
Oh, it does sound like that's a bit of a mess to sort out, Emilio. What I would recommend is let's start with your tax assessor's office and find out the procedure to ask for a refund of an overpayment. But you also need to make sure that they've got the record straight now. So I think that's a process that's going to take a little bit of conversation with them and understanding the steps that they require for you to apply for that refund.
Emilio, I know this is perhaps frustrating, but I'm glad you've spotted it. You know the problem. They're going to want to get it sorted out with you.
例えばさ、ほら、もともと白人が多かったところに移民がさ入ってきて、で今なんか韓国人、ベトナム人、中国人が入ってくるでしょ。でそしてなんか黒人も入ってきてるわけで、だからそのロサンゼルスと同じようにその開拓した白人っていうのはさ、どこに引っ越していくんだろうね。
Generosity in our lifestyle. Actually, every question we discussed today can impact our walk with the Lord, and giving is one of the greatest ones to do that. In fact, as we talk about the order of how we make money decisions, we encourage you to make those giving decisions first, because that allows us to give back to the Lord a portion of what He's entrusted to us. But it's not just our money; it includes our time.
デイビス&アソシエイトっていうので出てくるから、77なんとかアドレス。この辺だと思うんだけど。
If we get the order wrong, to Sharon's point, and we just give what's left over, we're missing an incredible opportunity to be partnered with God in a really meaningful way. Perhaps we flip that and take a step back. And this isn't going to happen overnight, but maybe it's a matter of you, and if you're married, you and your spouse pulling back and say, you know what, as we look at our values and priorities, we want to be generous, even more than we have been to this point. And so let's put that first. And what is it going to take for us to reorder our finances, to lean into that cheerful, free, and proportionate giving, not legalistic, but really out of an expression and an act of worship back to the Lord? What is it going to look like for us to make some changes to do what we want to do? And maybe it's a 5-year plan, but get started on that today. And we know you'll be just blessed by the joy that follows with that. And that blessing is certainly going to come in a variety of forms. We appreciate you being on the broadcast today. Sharon, thanks for sitting in today.
It's been so much fun.
On behalf of Sharon, I want to say a big thanks to our team today. We couldn't do it without them. Our
覚えてた。ここだよ。でちゃんとオフィスがあるっていうことでさ、信頼ができるわけでしょ。自分一人個人でやってるところもあるけれども、ここに隣にやらない方がいいね。チャイニーズがいるから。ちょっとこっちの方に泊まるわ。
The views and opinions expressed in this broadcast may not necessarily reflect those of the American Family Association or American Family Radio.
90.5 KPXG Greenville, Dallas.
来てるよ、この
来てる、ちょっと待って。
Some only believe that life begins when the baby is born, but that's just not so. Psalm 139:13 tells us that God knits us together in the womb.
OK。